Tonight, police are working to capture a group of people and thieves who stole thousands of dollars from Mexican food stores. I have the story on what authorities described as a widening investigation.
Martha
Landaverde was working at San Juditas Mexican restaurant in Ariton on Friday with her daughter when 4 people strolled in. These images show 2 people who distracted Martha and her daughter while the others snatched thousands of dollars from the cash register.
So these people were targeted just because of their background. That really doesn't sit well with us.
Dale County Sheriff Mason Bynum believes the same gang that hit the Ariton store also stole from another Mexican establishment, this one on Sunday, 2 days after the Ariton theft.
We take that personal, and anytime they're a victim of a crime, anytime someone's targeted as a victim of a crime, such as these people here, these business owners, we take exception to that.
Ariton store owner Laura Blanco is thankful the thefts didn't turn violent, but is considering a safe room to enhance security. Bynum tells us he's working with investigators across Alabama to untangle this web of crime.
And we're going to bring them to justice.